Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Checking. 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. I'm glad. All right. Let me... Hang on. We're gonna start. Hello, everybody. I am here today with some friends. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Not really.
This is the story of me, Fade Man.
I might have to kick them. I can't deal with them already. Anyway, we're 1 minute. We're 2 minutes in. I'm already wanting to kick them. Anyway,
Yeah,
let's get started. I've never played this. I've seen people play it, but I've never played it myself. So I'm hoping some chaos.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was
why do I have lines?
number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I like buttons.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him
that's
what
creepy.
buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That sounds boring.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
It took him an hour to realize
No
this?
one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Are you sure? I can
But
move.
as he
Let
came
me
to his
move.
wits and regained his
Let me move.
senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Can I pick up stuff?
There's
Not
very
very
few
quick.
things you can pick up.
Actually, I don't even think this version has things to pick up.
What? What? This is stupid!
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah.
All
But
of his
you can pick up
co-workers
all
were
the mods.
gone. What could it
No.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Damn.
a memo.
Frantic collecting already.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
No, seriously, it was
co-workers.
No, seriously, it's been disabled. What?
Yeah.
Stanley
You're not
went
allowed
around
to
touching
jump.
every little thing in the office. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
I
You
just
did it all
Go
5
back.
times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
No, go back! Go back!
go back.
You can't
Go
just
back.
give these merits away for such little effort. A measly
Go to
5 clicks.
Door
Now, suppose if I
430.
were to click the door 20 times,
Four,
I would say
3, 0.
that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Just spam it.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Let me.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50.
I'm pretty sure I already clicked that. I need an auto clicker.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant
Hey!
something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. You know I'm not good with numbers. Where's what 417?
It's in another room.
Okay. You know I can't count. That's not.
Okay. You can count just this once.
No, I can't. You can't tell me what to
Yes, you
do.
Oh, Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
I got this.
Yeah.
437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yes, we
now,
are.
Door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
I'm just here for the plot.
Yeah.
Now, back to door number 437.
Whee!
Your first time playing, you're getting a crazy workshop.
I'm here for the plot.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's the copy machine?
Click the copy machine.
It's
Right there.
Where?
You just walk past it.
Oh,
There we go. There,
Yeah.
yeah,
All
right
right,
there.
back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Oh,
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
how do I climb on 419?
just go against the chair.
There's a box.
Oh, hang on.
You can crouch. That can make it easy at times.
Oh, how do I crouch? Oh, that.
Just
hang on.
need to stand on the box. Like,
Oh, hey, hang on,
you
hang on.
can do this.
I got this. I got this. I swear. Crouch, crouch.
I don't think you got this.
Just doing this.
You got this.
There's no jump button.
You can climb, but
Yes!
Yeah.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Where are you, copy
Go.
machine? I'm going. I'm going.
We can get this machine in
Finish
here
it
now.
off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We
Yeah!
did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh,
Like
you
that.
really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now. What were? When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
You cut him off of
I
himself.
did.
It's crazy.
Wait, what did he say?
Yeah,
When
he
Stanley
said
came to
go
a
through
set
the
of
door
2
on the
open
left.
doors. He entered the door on his left.
I want to go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
want
just to
coffee.
admire it.
I just want some coffee.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in
love
this
cold
immaculate,
drinks.
beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
No, let me drink the coffee. Let me drink the coffee. Go, Pat.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating
Hi, DJ.
that even though all your
Hello.
co-workers have mysteriously
Hello,
vanished,
Zodiac.
here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Totally worth it.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You don't have to click everything.
I want to click everything.
Maybe she'll discover something we didn't know.
Stanley
at
was
the
so
time.
bad at following
I
directions,
doubt it.
it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I don't like directions. You can't tell me what to do. I should be able to go in this door.
Yep, need a key card to get out. There is no key card.
What? This is stupid.
Yep.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Do not jump. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. But like, if I'm dead, do I have to pay it?
Yes.
Apparently.
Oh.
Look,
Uh,
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yes, I did.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am very powerful.
Oh, that was your first ending. Congratulations.
Yay!
I'll be honest. It was either gonna be that
All his
ending or the
co-workers
one where
were
she actually
gone.
takes the cargo
What could
lift.
it mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Also,
Chat
I will
narrator.
say
Mr.
There is a
Memo.
way. There is a way to jump off the cargo lift and still make another ending.
Oh!
That's all I
I've-
will give you.
When
as a
Stanley came
I've
to the
never
set of
actually been
two
able to
open
do that,
doors,
though.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Thank you,
room,
Shar.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to
Stick
stop
it
by
to
the
the man.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nobody can tell me what
Wow.
to do.
Yes, this
Nope.
room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took
Speed
the
run.
first open door on his left.
No, you can't tell me what to do.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Okay.
incredible he wasn't
So how do I
5
jump
years
without
ago.
dying, Baylor?
Failure.
He died.
Well, we
Oh, do
lost
I-
the head moderator.
Do I jump there? I think I jumped there, right?
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, so
I've never been able to do it. Only
sorry
fail
about
has.
that. If you go to about the left, I believe.
Left?
Oh wait, oh that part. Okay, I believe you need to get another ending to get it. Don't you
Okay.
need a bucket for this one?
What bucket?
You go
Not
on the
gonna
left
say
and go
much,
back
of course.
again.
I will say like this: you can obviously go on top of.
But in his eagerness to prove that
You-
he is
you
in
got the same
control of
ending
the story
twice.
and no one
Congratulations.
gets to tell him what to
Yeah.
do,
Uh,
Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his
I got
death.
disoriented.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone
thing
thinks
is,
you are very
You actually,
powerful.
if you didn't slip there, you actually could have gone another ending.
I know. I
Yep.
flipped.
All of his
Thank you,
coworkers
Shar,
were
for
gone.
telling
What
me.
could it mean?
I'm just
Stanley
really
decided
bad
to go to the
at
meeting room.
living.
Perhaps he
But
had simply missed a
you
memo.
see the catwalk there as well, right? Or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it's called. You can't jump on top of that after
When
getting on
Stanley
the cargo
came
lift,
to a
so
set
that
of
is
two
another
open
ending.
doors. This
So,
was not the
Okay.
More
correct
like
way
2
to
or
the
3
meeting
endings over
room,
there.
and Stanley knew
Yeah.
it perfectly well.
Okay, okay.
Perhaps he
I'll
wanted
be
to
right
stop by
back,
the
but I'll be
employee
watching.
lounge first.
Alright,
Okay.
bye.
Admire it.
He's leaving us unsupervised.
The lounge was sublime.
No,
He
I'm
worked
here.
hard.
Oh
I
wait,
said-
that's
Eager
probably
to
not
get
as
back
good.
to business,
All right, I was like,
Stanley took
he's
the
leaving
first
us
open door on his left.
unsupervised.
Yeah.
So we get to tell everybody how
Stanley was
stinky
so
Baylor
bad at
is, right?
following directions. It's incredible
Exactly.
he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay. Hang on. I got this.
You didn't activate it.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
Can I not go back? Why are the doors shutting behind me?
on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump.
Magic.
Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! 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 Whoops. Looks like I was
Oh.
wrong.
Damn.
How clumsy of me.
How rude.
You want
Rude!
to get another ending really quickly?
How?
Close the door.
Close the door?
Just the door to your office.
Close the door and go in.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his
I don't like decisions.
responsibility? He had never
Now
been
you
trained
listen
for
to him,
that.
yes.
No. This
I'm a very
couldn't go
complex
anywhere
being.
except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself,
Also, I heard a
is
stinky
to wait.
comment.
Nothing will hurt
You
me.
did not.
Nothing will break me. In
Oh,
here
okay,
I can
never
be
mind
happy forever. I will be happy.
What a
Stanley
very
waited.
convincing argument.
Hours passed.
Yeah.
Then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that
I
if
like
he
how
waited
she's
long enough,
crouching in the
the
corner as if
answers
she's
would
going
come.
insane.
Eventually,
She is.
someday, they would arrive. Soon,
She really is.
very soon now,
Gremlin.
this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
This is the deluxe
Now
edition.
it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
No, it's ultra deluxe.
Yeah, dog, get it right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the ultra. My bad.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Someone was following Stanley. He was
What?
sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
I got this. I got this,
Now
guys.
she's freaked out.
When Stanley came to
Fair
the
enough.
set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if it's behind
I
you
mean,
right now?
technically, this is my
This
left.
was not the correct way to the
This
meeting
was
room,
my
and
left.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You had me disorientated
Also,
though.
if you stand
Standing now
for
in
long
this
enough
incredible
in the
room, Stanley for the
room
first
here, he
time
will make a
understood
comment on it.
true happiness.
Like he won't give you the
Then the
compliment
feeling
of,
went away,
oh, he
and he
went on
felt
to his
sad
way.
again. Then it came back and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there, just a kind of tingle.
It's comfy in here.
You also can't get a comment for being AFK for too long.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
We're gonna
A
chill.
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yep.
Really worth
They're really
it.
good paintings, okay?
They really are. They really are. Do you not see these
Have you
paintings?
seen the art in it? Like, come on, man.
We're gonna chill here for a
At
bit.
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible
That's you!
that this is why everyone left.
Hey, that was just rude.
Jesus.
That was just rude, man. It hurt my fifis.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
I did.
But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I didn't get the message.
I think that's the last one.
But what if I'm
love
AFK?
the implication. I love the implication that like all the other employees thought Stanley was so weird that it just seemed easier to leave than fire him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the boss was like, you know what? I don't know if I can fire this guy. He's too weird. I'll just leave. I'll just go
Exactly.
start a business up another place. It's fine. Like, man actually ditched his business to make a brand new one with
Right,
other
right, right.
employees.
Is there gonna be a comment for AFKing?
I think you got the last one, honestly.
Oh.
No, that's for this room specifically. There is an AFK one as well.
Is it?
Yes, but I believe it's AFK for 5 minutes, so it's gonna be a bit.
Oh. Well, we got like what, 3
So how-
minutes?
Yeah, so how determined are you for the bet?
I
This
am.
is like
I'm very determined.
the
Wanna
best
know
stream.
how I found out about it, Racer?
Sure.
I AFK'd and came back to the narrator finishing its dialogue because it was AFK.
No,
I was like, wait, dude, no!
come back! I need that dialogue. I am determined for this bit. We are sitting here until I get this.
I just have a feeling Failer's trolling because I've
I
never
have
seen
no
this
idea.
line. I have seen so many playthroughs of this. I have played this myself a lot of times. I have never once heard this line.
I am determined to see if it's right or not. If not, Failer's kicked from the call.
Good.
Okay, no.
What do you mean no?
I don't even know if I'm correct about 5 minutes. It might be longer. I'll check if I can.
Okay.
See. Where's just it? There's so many fucking dialogues. Oh god.
So apparently there actually is one. Okay.
What's
yeah,
the
I
time?
told you.
What's the time on it? Tell me.
Doesn't
I must
say.
not- Oh, son of a.
But what I have seen is that
Mm-hmm.
people have only seen it in the main the starting office, you know? In Stanley's office.
Ah. Is that true, Failer?
I believe I got it in a hallway once. So I do know it's like around the places. I think you can only get it once per playthrough though.
Son of a bitch, I'm moving.
Fair.
But at
That-
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
That felt like
and took the
fucking
first open
playground
doors
room
left to get back
for
to business.
Pokemon.
It really did.
Yeah, like, did you know if you move the copy machine in the beginning of Stanley's office, you can actually find the narrator?
Yeah, did you also know Mew actually hides under it?
I'm gonna
Stanley
ignore
was
you
so
guys.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. We're gonna go all the way this time.
Look, Stanley, I think
Because I
perhaps
know
we've
you
I-
can
gotten
go
off on
down
the
there
wrong
with the
foot
rocket,
here.
that I know.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
I
investing in your trust
honestly
in
expect you
someone
to get the
else can be
powerful
difficult,
ending again.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you
I can tell
all
she
this
really wants to
time.
jump to the catwalk.
There's someone you've been neglecting.
I do, but I'm not going
Stanley.
to at this moment.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Are you sure?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
But I like
I'm
decisions.
not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
There are two endings
To
here,
put
by the way.
your
You can
work
unplug
aside.
the phone or not. That's
To
all
let
I'll say.
her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
No. Who's her? I mean, I'm a her. Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I'm trying. You keep talking, though. Hello? What the?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
I'm married?
Okay, there we go. All right,
Yeah.
now, I want you to come in and tell me all about
Your damn.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
That was just mean.
Did you actually think you had a loving
Yeah?
wife who'd want
That
to
was
commit their
rude.
life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see
You know,
something. Come
She's not that
inside.
good looking.
Let me
She's
show
not
you
that
what's
bad. No,
really
come,
going
no, come
on
here. No, wait. Hi, my lovely wife.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, what? I died? Why is there a chair here?
Yeah.
I'm stopped by a chair.
You're not allowed to go into
Yeah.
your bedroom.
Why?
I don't know.
Let me
You
go
wanna
to the
know
bedroom.
what
I'm
happens.
tired. Hi, wife. Mwah. Okay, well,
Stanley is quite a boring fellow.
Clicking
He has a
everything
job
except for
that
you're
demands
supposed to.
nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
hey. No.
Please, now he asks, please, really?
No. Fine.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what
You know
he's
what? I'm not
told
gonna
to
push the
do.
next button. Fuck you.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
Nope, you can't tell me what to
Now
do anymore.
He's going home. Now
Can't tell me
he's
anything.
coming back to work.
I don't like
One
you.
might even feel sorry for him.
I
except
feel
that
sorry
he's
for you.
chosen
You're
his
narrating
life.
a loser's life. No,
Damn.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not pushing the
I don't
button.
like that one, actually.
I got but you can't tell me what to do. You know what? I'm gonna watch my
Look
favorite
around.
channel.
Did you notice something change? Behind you by chance? The desk?
Yes.
That used
That
to be
wasn't
it.
there.
I'm gonna watch TV. They can't tell me what to do. What are they gonna do? Yell at me?
I mean, nothing
They can
happened.
just keep.
Aw.
Yeah,
In
nothing
his
happens. They
mind,
can just keep there.
in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
Let me in my room. I
From
want to
behind
sleep.
his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Why does her boobs look like uneven? Anyways.
That's so
Of
mean.
course, that's your
And
focus.
so he began to
Hey!
fantasize about his own job.
Hey, where's my
First, he
TV?
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the
rude.
building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
I'm spending time with the boys.
That's
Yeah.
not the boys.
He went further.
Yeah.
He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible
your kitchen.
paths and destinations. Down one path
Not
lay
the
an enormous
kitchen.
round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was
So
a
much for
yellow
cooking.
line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it
You're
the
clipping.
Stanley Parable.
You're clipping.
Yeah,
No.
everything he said is real, by the way.
You're clipping. You're clipping
It
through
was
there.
such a wonderful
Wife.
fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there
Can
be?
I-
Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Mwah, I love you.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing is
My desk got
changed.
bigger. Did I get a
The longer
promotion?
he spends here, the more invested he gets.
I think it's more
the
the
more
desk
he
became your
forgets
wife,
which
but yeah.
life is the real one.
Hi,
You're
wife.
married to your
Mwah.
desk.
Look at this. It has my coffee on it. Yeah, of course that's my wife.
How
And
beautiful,
I'm
your
trying
wife
to
has
tell
the
him
coffee for
this,
you.
that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't
I listen
stop.
to no one.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me?
Nope.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at
Hi,
himself?
Bubba. Yeah, the narrator is great.
I love the Dungeon series.
What if I don't push the button?
Nothing.
Nothing happens.
I
Ugh.
can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Let me
Not
out of
so
here!
different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a
That's
button.
just mean.
And I tried.
That was just mean.
Now I have a request for an ending, Nikey.
Yes.
Go back to the phone, but this time go and unplug it.
Okay. I had like unplugging
All
mains
of his
dangerously.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Shut up!
Perhaps he had simply
I don't
missed
need
a
you.
memo.
You can't tell me what to do.
What about the person that's following you?
When Stanley came to a set
They
of
can't
two
tell me what to
open
do
doors,
either.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
enough.
room, and Stanley knew
Yeah,
it
okay.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Wow, so beautiful.
Stanley felt
I've been here
lightheaded,
like 7 times already.
butterflies in his
Anyways.
stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Fuck you.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Stanley was
You
so
have a
bad at
mission.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I just don't listen to you, sir.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I can tell you really
I'm
wanted
not
to
asking
jump
for
off.
me,
No.
I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
F
To
you.
put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's
It's
been
dark.
waiting.
Ah.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
Yes.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't know that was possible. Let me double check. No,
Stanley, a strong,
Stanley
independent
here
worker.
clears
He
day.
don't need no narrator
Stanley
to tell her where
picks
to
up
go.
the phone.
Exactly.
He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
That's a
Not
lie.
Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
Let me out.
How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How
I'm
have I
a
not
little
noticed it
gremlin.
sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken.
Get
This
me
is
out of
why
here.
you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
Yes.
And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
You can't tell me what to
Please
do.
observe this helpful instructional video.
No!
Choice. It's the best
No!
part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For
I like
example,
danger.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Fuck you,
He could
Rupert.
invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember,
Figuring out how to
unlike
read.
Here, the real
But I like
world
reading.
makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If
Fish.
you find yourself
2 plus 2
speaking with a
equals
person
fish.
who does
1
not
plus
make
1 equals
sense,
window.
in all likelihood, that
No, 2
person
plus
is
4.
not real. Allow the person to finish their thought,
2 plus 4?
then provide an excuse why
Yes.
you cannot
Yeah.
continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
What? What the fuck is that?
Excellent. Making choices on
Oh,
a
that's
regular
so
basis
good.
is the
That looks
best start
fun.
to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices
I want a pet
per
crocodile,
day. Do you
crocodile.
make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful,
He's trying to
and
make.
whether you'll
Oh my
ever
gosh,
make a
he's
significant
smoking.
contribution
Guys,
to
don't
the
smoke.
world,
That's
just
bad or
remember
something. I
that
don't
in
know.
the vast
I can't tell
infiniteness
you what
of
to do.
space, your thoughts and problems are materially
Let me do what I want.
and the feeling should subside. At this time, your
Yeah, very
instructor
nice
will
teeth
guide
for a
you in an
smoking
exercise
person.
to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Oh, I believe this is the bit where you
welcome
can jump
back.
off if you want.
You may have noticed that this room
Oh.
has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to
Yay!
worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
You can't tell me what to do. Are we going back?
But now, if you go on top of it, right? I believe on the other side you can't jump off because of this video. Or you may be able to squeeze through there if you want.
Just me. Wait.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main
Oh, you
character
still can
dying
after you
senselessly
get to the other side,
halfway
don't
through
worry.
the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
I don't like narrative
It seems
contradiction.
this
It's the
place
best thing
is not well
ever.
equipped to deal with reality.
You see the squeeze right there?
So I should do it.
If you want to go for it.
I'm doing it!
You need to crouch. Never mind, did they patch?
They won't let me do
Maybe it's only on the other side now. Aw.
No, I'm sad.
Or maybe you can... I feel like there is another way. Maybe the chair?
The chair? Hang on.
There's a chair there.
Chair.
Chair, 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 chair.
Chair said no.
Aw. You said no.
And then it's being patched and only works on the other side.
I want to work here
Aw.
now. I don't want to go back to my buttons.
You don't go back to your buttons. You don't go back to choices.
I don't like choices.
Well, don't worry.
I don't like correct choices. I should.
You don't have to pick the correct one, don't worry.
Yay!
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I don't like it here.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ryan left.
No! Why did you do that?
I did
Quickly,
go left.
Hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
But what if I don't? Going left. No, I have to go right.
How you do?
I don't like it here. Oh,
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
yay!
Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Content.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage?
How do I get up there?
It's worthless now.
You don't.
What am I supposed to do?
I want to go out that
Even if
door
there
over
were
there.
a way to continue, would it be worth it?
You're not
I
allowed.
know that my story is now
Well,
incorrect.
technically you
How can I
can,
go
but
back to
only
that?
if you follow
I can't erase that
instructions
knowledge.
later.
I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy
Anyway,
all of my
yeah.
work? I don't
I am
know.
for the laws.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
What if I go
No, I have to.
left now?
I have to shut the game down.
Aw.
I have to.
But there's stairs. Let me go up the stairs. Damn. Huh.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Yay!
You. Who said you were
Rubbish!
so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Good.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Well, you
What,
should
did
have told me
think
what
that
to
would
do.
be funny?
I thought it'd be
Just had to
hilarious.
see? Didn't I impress upon
Yeah.
you how important it was to be like Stanley?
But I don't.
He
I'm not
actually knows
Stanley.
how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Well, you should have
That
noticed
thought
that I was
hadn't even
a.
occurred to you,
I
had it?
had boobs,
That there's a
and
world
and Stanley
outside of
doesn't.
you? You're a
That's on you.
child. Oh,
You just called your
my
child
story.
19.
Got that right.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left,
Don't
you would have
agree
seen it.
to
There was a
that.
whole underground
Hey.
facility. You would have destroyed
If
it
I'm a
and been
child, I can't get in
victorious.
trouble for
It would have been
anything.
so
Because then
perfect.
they're like,
I
oh,
worked
kids
so
will be
hard
kids.
on it.
That's how that
I
works,
tried
right?
so hard to make
Yeah.
So there.
Sure.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left.
No!
No.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
up, nothing will
responsibly
progress
and
unless you
always
actually
putting
do
the
my
story
Aw.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Well, she went
Just
through
follow
the
my
right
lead and
door.
You'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2
I
open
swear to God,
doors,
like,
he
Razor.
entered the door on his left.
I mean, I was technically correct. I did go through the left door. It was my left.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
That's on him.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Broom closet. Let me in!
No, it's locked.
Yep, yep.
Yeah,
It
we'll
does
get it
not
later,
its
don't worry.
time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
it's very bright out.
Yeah. The sun is right outside your window.
That
I love having the sun integrated into my boss's office.
why is this so fancy?
Because this is the boss's office.
I'm
is
the
a
boss
capitalism.
now. Fuck you. I'm the boss.
Then you might as well go to the office.
Why does he have stairs? This seems
Stepping
very
inside his manager's
unnecessary.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to
Please
it.
speak clearly into
Surely
the
behind
receiver.
this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Work.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
How do I speak the code? Hello?
Night Shark 115.
Night Shark 115? What?
Night Shark 115.
Code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark
on,
115. What about it?
No, you need to speak a bit louder.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear
I'm
me.
trying my best!
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115! Just let me in!
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Hello?
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hi, Stanley. Hi, me.
Stanley? Hello?
That's not you, that's Stanley.
Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
You're the one who was following Stanley.
I need you to
Oh
open
my
the
god!
door.
It all
Are
makes
you
sense now.
listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
I'm just
Please,
chilling
like,
here.
just do anything.
You can have
I'm
another.
doing stuff!
I need this. The story needs it.
Let me in!
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all.
Sorry, Leroy. What?
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
No, no, Leroy.
Take as much time as you need.
Well, if it's supposed to keep scrolling up.
I broke it.
It just said, you
I
broke
broke
the
it.
credit.
I broke the
You
credits,
did.
guys! Yay!
Also, Nike, it is time for you to be allowed to jump onto the catwalk.
I can? Okay.
Yeah.
You can.
Okay, tell me where to go. Do I just go
All
straight to
these
the catwalk?
coworkers were- Wait,
Straight
No,
to the elevator,
this
and
isn't
once
the
the
right
elevator is
office,
high
is it?
enough, you jump
is
down
this
onto the
Stanley's
catwalk.
office?
Hang on. Elevator? Where?
So the writer just said it's the wrong one.
When Stanley
Oh, they
came
took
to
the
a set
cargo
of
left.
two open doors,
This way?
he
Yeah, the
entered
cargo
the
lift,
door
my
on
bad.
his left.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Fuck you.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Same direction
Perhaps
as
he
the
wanted
phone.
to stop by the
But
employee
this time you
lounge
jump off
first,
the
just to admire it.
cargo lift onto the catwalk.
Okay.
The lounge was
I got
grand,
this. I got this,
majestic.
guys. I'm a pro gamer.
Perhaps, but eager to get back to business,
Shut up!
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I like the other narrator. He was so much nicer, too, Stanley.
Stanley
What
was
of a
so bad
narrator?
at following directions.
What?
It's incredible he wasn't
That's the
5
same
years ago.
guy.
No, he's not. Shut up. In my mind, it isn't. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Okay, I got
I'm not
this.
your
Wait till it
enemy,
goes up.
really, I'm not. I
Yeah, yeah.
realize that investing your trust in someone
'Cause
else
you
can
can't
be
jump.
difficult, but the fact is
I got
that
this,
the
don't worry.
story has been about nothing
Jumping
but
off the
you
cargo lift isn't
all this
exactly right. You
time.
walk off the cargo
There's
lift.
someone you've
Exactly.
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Nope,
Are you
I have
that
no
convinced
consideration
that
for
I want
anybody
something
but myself.
bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To
No, you
show
don't.
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
But did he?
But yeah, did
You want to
he?
go for the blue? Go for it.
I like the blue
I
door.
can't tell. I'm colorblind.
Aha, perhaps you
All right.
misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah,
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Right.
Stanley walked through
I'm
the
colorblind!
All right,
I'm joking, I'm
fine,
not.
Go ahead, Stanley.
Stanley
You wanna know
walked through
so
the
badly
red
what's out
door.
there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Is that a red door? That looks red.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map
Oh.
because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Well,
Broken rooms, exposed
fine. We could
developer
just go.
textures.
We could
Is
go
this
back.
what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
I like ruining veins, though.
Do
Have you not
think
seen
I
me
put a
break
lot of time into
games?
that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want
jump.
to see?
A jump button.
Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Now you go for the left door.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
You can't just rate it 1. There is comments on that.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved.
I meant to
more
push
fully
5
express
originally,
itself
but
mechanically
it
and
didn't work,
artistically,
so.
But a 1? That's not even helpful.
Oh, I didn't
What
know
am I
that it didn't
supposed to do
work,
with
didn't
that?
Jump
but I
button.
guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
I like new
And to be
versions.
perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
I like
Let's
breaking
take a
stuff.
look.
Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Good old Neil beat the game in 2 seconds.
That's crazy. Me still going.
Stanley.
Only the worst 3% of players shows the blue door.
Huh. You can't tell me what to do. Hey, I
Those
have
are
friends!
empty.
2 of them are right here!
Okay, calling us friends is a bit too much, but yeah, we're here.
Hang on
for
a
you.
second. I got
We're
this.
colleagues.
No, please, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Listen, we're sorry.
I got this.
apologize
Did Phelan disappear?
I kicked him from the group. I'll add him back. Anyways, I'm going through the new
That's
door.
crazy, and you didn't kick Racer.
Now, would you say that competitive
You don't know that.
leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking
I think we
through
need to kick him.
doors?
I think we need
Again,
to fix this.
honest answers,
No,
please.
you don't.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and
Oh.
now would be a lovely opportunity
I wanna
to give it
play.
some play testing.
Let me play.
You
Let me
wouldn't mind
play.
taking a
Let me
look at it,
play.
would you?
Right.
Perfect.
Wait
Are
a
you
second,
ready
this
for
is-
like the best ending in the game?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours
Real
of play
time
to
4
make
I got
sure it's
this.
effective? Be sure to keep
Yeah.
notes on your experience.
There's an actual ending if you play this for 4 hours.
Wait, what?
Then extend the game on 5 hours.
You know what? I'm bored of this already.
I did a stream of this, and I clicked that button for about 3 hours straight.
Did you do it because
And
you
then I
hate
lost.
babies, or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single
I
thing
will
that
get
might
that ending
improve the
eventually.
experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
Wait for the
I'm
new
out. I'm
marathon.
done. It's over.
Yay!
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Okay.
Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Do we have Flappy Birds?
No.
Yes.
Aw.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Fortnite? No? Okay.
No. Firewatch.
Firewatch.
No!
Fascinating. This game is about, Stanley. What's our backstory? What is our motivation? But it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. No. I saw this.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the
What do you mean you
experience of
saw
total
this?
mental depravity. So far, I love
Yes.
everything about this
You'll
game,
be fine,
Stanley.
trust me.
And it seems
I
there's
know
even
I'm gonna
more.
die.
Come, let's venture
Bleach!
outward and see what
Bleach!
else is out there.
Hey, that was a Minecraft door sound.
Hello? Where's my run button? I think I should have a run button if I'm playing this.
There is no run button.
What? It's stupid.
There's no run
Not
button.
a single one.
We're gonna die. I wanna
There's
go
no
back.
jump button either.
I know there's no jump button, but let me go to bed.
There's no buttons.
Mikey, you're fine. Just get
That's
out
a
and
lie.
beat up the bad villains. Trust me.
That's a lie. I'm not fine. I'm gonna
You're
die.
a strong, independent woman. You'll be fine.
I'm a strong, independent cyborg that's broken.
No,
You're a strong,
no,
independent
don't be.
Stanley.
True.
Well,
It is. It's an open world game.
I'm walking
Good
back to
God,
civilization.
quickly block it off.
no! Let me.
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions.
I wanna
no
go
path
there.
to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
Well, now I'm
We're out
bored.
of the woods now, Stanley.
Get me out of here.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No, I don't want to go to
Preferably
another game.
something
I want to
with
go
walls.
wander around.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I don't like walls.
Okay, I think this
I
will
have a
be
feeling
just
you're gonna
the
get the
thing.
next game very easily.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this
you
is
sure?
game design.
I'm pretty sure I could get
Stanley,
lost
if
in
you
here.
manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports
I recommend
ball.
waiting here, by the
what
way.
Fun.
Oh, right in the
We
middle?
shall run the bases and do a touchdown
No,
together.
just-
Kinda.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see something.
I think surely
Yeah,
we
just in there.
must.
Okay.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Ow.
Yeah, sports ball.
I don't like
Jason.
sports ball.
Chasing around. Sports ball.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
No.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try.
I mean, I
it.
could.
Here comes another ball.
Ow, my face!
Yes. Oh, goodness,
here.
that really does feel amazing, doesn't
I
it?
got this. I got
Stanley,
this.
I'm like a
Wait.
child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Watch out. Don't go
More
in.
balls.
Careful.
Ball.
You throw
got
the
this.
balls.
I got this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win all the games.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you happy? Hold on. What are you doing?
this was actually different in a 2013 release.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help
This
you.
ending was in the 2013 version, but Rocket League and Firewatch Rocket League and Firewatch weren't in the game, weren't even out yet.
Oh wow,
So instead they had
No.
Minecraft and Portal.
that's crazy. I broke
But
the
instead you're
game.
playing the 2011 Half-Life 2 mod.
Hey, wait, so I think we should be quiet so she can be spooked.
What do you mean be spooked?
Don't worry about it.
No,
this is-
failure.
Should we play Five Nights at Stanley's?
I need a flashlight. Mr. Narrator! Hello?
You left him behind.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I don't think so, failure, because you said there was
Make
spooks.
sure... But you should watch out. That's what I have to say.
I hate
You'll
you.
be fine.
You're mean.
Oh, you don't miss narrated that much, do you?
I missed it more than failure.
That's crazy. That's rude.
Hello?
When Nikey came to a set of 2 open doors, she didn't do shit.
She sat there.
427. This is your office. I mean,
I think I should.
yeah.
I don't know
Maybe
what
you
to
should
do.
go back to the light.
Shut up, failure. Hello?
I wonder what he found.
Death?
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
I like
He'll
choices.
understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs
No, I
me.
don't. I don't
Someone
need no
who will
man.
wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Code monkey named Stanley, work in a boring office, work output bad, narrative gets mad, makes Stanley into a rat blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah,
Do
blah.
you think it's time for the...
Even now, Stanley's
closet.
office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Like, do you want the closet this time?
Yes,
Make sure to listen to it this time.
I will.
No, we have to listen.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
Yeah.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I listen this time.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Talk less,
either.
do unbelievably
Feeling a
amazing
wave
work
of
all the time, every
disbelief,
day, with no
Stanley
exception.
decided to go up to his boss's office,
You'll get
hoping
fired.
he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on the other coworker. I'm trying to learn here. You know what? F you. I don't want to learn. Room closet.
Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I missed a
There
broom.
was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just
like
an
it here.
empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
It's nice and safe.
Still
Yeah.
can't believe this is how me
It
and
was
Reese became
baffling that
friends.
Stanley was still just sitting
Yeah.
in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
I missed her broom.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As
Gimme.
it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yep. Just chilling here.
Hello?
Are you really still in the broom
Yeah.
closet? Standing around doing nothing?
Exactly.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely
It's nice and cozy in
confused.
here. Exactly, Bubba. It's a safe place.
You do realize there's no choice
There
or
we go.
anything in here,
Started.
right?
That's why I
If
like
I'd
it. There's
said
no choices in
Stanley
here.
walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
But
It didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of
you should give me a bucket.
absolutely
I
no
want the bucket of
significance
truth
to
or
the story
something.
whatsoever. I never would have thought to
If
mention
you
it.
completely listen to him, you will probably get the bucket. So I
Okay.
can say.
Gotta be.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
However, not with
Maybe
that.
when you go
broom
talk
closet.
about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
It is my favorite.
I hope your friends
It's
find
safe.
this concerning.
Safe in here.
No, do not
Stanley
leave.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Rude!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
I mean, probably true, but rude!
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Okay, last part probably not.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yep.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you
Yeah, that sounds
collapsed
like
on
every
the
day in
keyboard.
like his life.
Yep.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Well, I can't do that. I'm dead.
Hello?
I don't-
Anyone who
I
happens
have
to be
no
nearby,
responsibilities.
The person at this computer is dead.
Oh, Racer, I can't
They have
believe she
fallen
died.
prey to any number of your
Can't believe this
obvious
shit.
human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative
Sorry
of
about
the
that, narrator.
long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Sorry, we don't have
Alright,
anyone like
when
that.
you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
But
Who takes over the channel if Nikey dies?
yeah.
I can give it to someone.
No.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Okay,
You
now
are,
go out and go back in.
you are
Okay.
permitted to leave.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. You too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
That
Yeah,
was the
there's
broom
nothing
closet
going on.
ending.
Oh, I can leave now?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you can listen to him again and get the bucket.
Oh,
Yeah.
like in here? Or do I leave?
No, not in here. You can leave.
You have to leave, you have to actually listen to him now.
That was the broom
Coming to a
closet ending.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, I have to listen, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's how you get the bucket.
Okay.
We like buckets.
You do like buckets.
You can explore rooms here though. None of the rooms are really given ending.
Yeah.
I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. What? At the pee.
Not on stream.
No, we're gonna get demonetized. No.
Yay! Hello? Why is that panda getting mugged?
Don't worry about it.
He
That's
refuses
money,
to teach
okay?
him. Refuses to teach him kung fu.
There's an elevator?
Yeah. There you go. On it.
It's refusing to be the dragon train.
But
There you go. You can go in the elevator. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, you can go in. That's
okay,
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Wait, can I go up?
Yeah.
I wanna go up.
Whichever way you want, really.
Going up. My favorite song, guys. Still coming.
I love the
Here.
narrator in the back just saying Stanley.
Same.
What if I go down?
You stopped the elevator.
Oh. It was taking too long.
Stanley. Da, da, da. Stanley. Da, 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 da.
Imagine going on an elevator instead of calming music, starts playing blast. Yes! Yes!
I just know when you're done with it.
Yeah. This is the treat now, guys.
So does this actually not go anywhere?
No, this entire bit is just music. It's just wasting.
Oh, okay.
It totally goes somewhere.
Okay, anyways.
This is an infinitely tall building.
It's a very tall building.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I can't believe how many bosses' offices there are.
Right, like what?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any
It's
human
changed.
life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley
This
wondered
time
in
just wait,
disbelief
do not
who
do a single thing.
orchestrated this.
Oh, don't do
What
anything.
dark secret was being held from him.
Okay,
What
I
he
stay
could
here.
not have known was
You
that
could
the
also press
keypad
8
behind the boss's desk
on the
Eight?
keyboard.
Yeah, you can
the
press 8 on the
terrible
keyboard,
truth
that's
that his
fine.
boss
Just
had
keep
been
pressing
keeping
8.
from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I don't know it.
It makes a point.
I need an adult that's not me. Or you guys.
Stanley
Ah,
just sat
of course.
around twiddling his thumbs.
Oh, I
Trying
go in
to
the
input
fireplace.
anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I don't know
Correct,
that.
you couldn't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Was it
2845.
7777?
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, that's correct. Man, the boss's pin code is so difficult to find out.
Right, right. Super difficult, guys.
If only Kevin Brighting would tell us.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Now you can listen to him again.
Huh. Man, I'm amazing. I don't like it here. I'm going back.
You're about to learn a truth that you were not ready for.
I'm ready for all truths. Wait.
Are you?
I'm
That's a
lost!
wall.
I'm not.
That is a wall.
I can't see. I can't see, guys!
Follow the
Oh, you
light.
actually got lost.
I can't see.
Follow-
I really can't
Follow the
see.
light.
I don't see a light.
Go back, go back.
Oh, we're fine.
Oh,
Damn it. Only you could do that.
you're not wrong. Yeah, that is true.
The boss is very immature, I bet. It would
By the
totally
way, every
AOA.
ending you see in this game has a
Descending
different ending
deeper
with
into the
pocket.
building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel
Elevator.
this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
There's a lot
Anyways.
of sparks. I don't think this is
Stanley
very
walked
safe.
straight ahead through the
Right.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Stop it?
Listen to him still for now, trust me.
Okay, so go in here.
You want the bucket. Yes.
Okay. I trust you. I just want the bucket. Looks at 4 I'm lying exactly. I push the button.
There is also an ending for
The
falling
lights
off, by the
rose
way.
on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay.
Nikey. Nikey.
I won't.
You can do
Now
that
the
another time,
monitors
okay?
jumped
I
to
promise.
life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the
Just-
number of an
I
employee
could
in the
jump.
building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to
Yeah, you
images on
should, like-
screen, and Stanley, one of them,
I don't doubt you for a
eternally
second that
monitored
you
in this
pull off
place
here, even though
where
it's very safe.
freedom meant nothing.
Lot of employees.
I push the buttons.
This
The boss must be
mind-controlled
loaded.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It
Must be.
couldn't be true. Had
That
Stanley
or-
really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in
Pirate.
someone else's control? Never.
Maybe.
It was unthinkable.
Oh, you still can,
Wasn't
Char,
it?
and it gives you
Was
an
it even
ending now.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire
Smash the
life
bug by making
utterly
it into an ending.
blind to the world?
It's kind of dark and Nikey.
There
Don't
was
get lost.
proof.
I
The
will
heart
get
of the
lost.
Operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human
Where do I go?
life. For he
In there.
would dismantle
In
the
there.
controls once and for
Okay.
all.
Turn it off.
It's dark! I'm scared of the dark.
She's lost again. Fuck's
I'm
sake.
lost. God damn! Hey, hey, God
No,
damn.
no, 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 no.
It's supposed to be dark though.
Oh, okay,
It's
I was
supposed
like,
to
I
be-
could turn up the stuff. Because I am blind.
It's supposed to be dark.
I want low
Please,
quality.
Look, please.
No, you can't tell me what to do. If I don't listen to the narrator, why would I listen to you?
And a rising chill of
The manager,
uncertainty.
yeah, fair enough.
Was it over?
Can I walk?
Yes. He had won.
Yeah!
He had defeated the machine.
Get me out of here.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
No,
Where
let me out.
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange
No, I don't have
building
that much
hold?
curiosity in
But
it.
as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where
Can
to
you
go,
hurry up?
what to do,
I would just climb
or
that
how
at
to
this
feel.
point.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the
Man,
new
it was gonna be
path
so much
before
better if I
him.
just started running,
This
screaming
was exactly the
freedom.
way, right now,
Nar-
things were meant to
Narrator
happen.
ruined my vibe, bruh.
Stanley was
Brah,
happy.
brah.
Interesting detail. Right?
Mm,
In the 2013 version of this, that ending, the freedom ending, right?
yeah.
There's a house on the left, and just in a part you'll never ever see, there's just a
Wait,
skull
Stanley
on the
thought to
floor.
himself. Am I sure
And,
that
like-
the orders stopped coming in?
In Ultra
How is that
Deluxe, the
possible?
skull is still
They
there, but
never
it's
stopped.
flat.
Surely I was mistaken. When
Left.
Stanley came
Left.
to a set of 2 open
Left.
Now
doors,
just do
he
whatever
entered
you
the
want,
door on
really.
his left.
Why don't you get the broom closet ending again?
Give me
Yet
the
there was
broom
not a
closet.
single person here either.
I want the broom closet.
Feeling a wave of disbelief. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all.
Okay,
I'm just
you'll
going to
stay
be
here.
patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Oh, I definitely will.
Yeah, nothing happens here, by the
Aw.
way, if you wait.
And what do
But
I
there
do?
will be something with a bucket later, that's all I can say.
Aw.
Now just do whatever ending you want. Explore
Coming
if you
to a
want.
staircase,
Eventually
Stanley
you're gonna
walked
get the bucket.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired
There's
for
your
that.
warning, guys.
And in
Top
such a
right.
competitive economy,
Yep.
why had he taken that risk? All
Warning.
because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Come back
And
in
then
like
something
10
occurred
minutes
to Stanley.
if you're
Maybe,
sensitive.
he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All
I
of
was
my
crazy
coworkers
once.
blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply
I like
repeating?
sending.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too
Where's my
strange. This
feet?
can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He
I'm in a
just hadn't
simulation.
found the words for it.
I'm in a simulation.
Dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream.
No, 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 no.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt
What if
to
I
have
just-
finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't
Why
going to lose
why
his
is
job. He
it
wasn't
B, not
crazy
three?
after all. And he thought to himself,
It used to be a
"I suppose I'll
Source
wake up
game,
soon.
so
I'll have to go
it's
back
a
to my
Valve joke.
boring real-life job.
Valve don't count to 3.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid."
Okay,
So,
okay.
he imagined himself flying.
I learned
and
stuff
began
today.
to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was
really
so
dark.
much fun, and Stanley marveled
I don't like
that he had
I
still
don't
not
like the dark
woken up.
guys.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered
I see, I
Stanley's
see.
head. One he was amazed he
So
hadn't
he was
asked himself
13.
sooner.
Because
Why
1 plus
is there
3
a
equals
voice in my
13,
head
and that
No,
equals
dictating
B.
wow.
everything that I'm
It's
Just
B.
free and
thinking?
first hand.
13
Now
equals
the
B.
voice was describing itself being considered by
Yeah.
Stanley, who found it particularly
Yeah,
strange.
sure, yeah,
I'm
right.
dreaming about a voice.
I read it in a
describing
book
me,
once.
Thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
If
he
you get the
thought.
reference,
I
then
trust
I.
And when he thought it all very
if you
odd
get the
and
reference,
wondered
then
if
it'll
this
make me
voice
happy.
spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How
I
could
can
it
understand B
be?
first
Was
hand from
Stanley
the
simply
FNAF books.
deceiving himself?
No.
Believing that if
I'm-
he's
I'm
asleep,
thinking
he doesn't have to take
Baskin-Robbins.
responsibility for
It's from Death
Stanley
Note.
is as awake right now.
I haven't,
It's from-
haven't seen it.
Yeah,
is
it's
it
from
a
their
person
light
who
novel.
something
Voice
like
speak these words was
It's from their
not
light novel.
Stanley. After all,
That's all I
knew
can
for
say.
certain, beyond a doubt, that this
Because
was
if you
in fact a dream.
if I say
Did
what
the
it
voice not
means,
seem
then
fair to make
it
the
gives
magical
up the whole
stars just a
story.
moment ago? How else would the voice explain all
Ah,
that?
okay.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely.
We're just gonna
if he
keep
could just-
walking.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited
No,
himself to wake
no,
up.
no.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the
Ooh,
mattress
I've
on
been
his
wanting to
back,
play that new
the
Death
fresh
Note
air
game.
of a
Yeah.
world outside this one.
Yeah, that's a game I've been looking
Let
to
me
get
wake
streaming
up.
sword as well.
He thought to
Right,
himself.
right.
To play.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
I have it.
Let
I
me
do
go
too.
back to my job. Let me
Same.
continue pushing the buttons.
I don't want to push the
Please.
buttons
It's all I want.
unless it's a self-destruct
I
button.
want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Kirby should also
All
have it
I
if I'm
want is
correct.
my life exactly the way it's always been. My life
I've been
is
wanting to play
normal.
Firewatch at some
I am-
point.
Firewatch is great.
Everything
people
will be
play it.
fine. I am okay.
I'm not okay. I'm never okay.
Nikey?
Oh,
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
you can't tell me what to do.
Who am I?
You said you were Stanley.
Black.
I'm scared of the dark.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
I'm a woman now?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
Huh.
gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Poke him.
Though she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just
is
a few
Stanley.
brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Poke him with a
Everyone
stick.
knows what crazy people look like.
Are you sure?
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Dang.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
That's a little
Then
messed
she
up.
I'm a
remembered the meeting
psychopath.
she had scheduled
Right.
for that
Yeah.
day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
Man,
and
that's
by
crazy.
extension, the rest of her life.
You know what's even
She had
crazier?
no
This is
time for
probably
this,
very, like,
so it was only a
true,
moment that she stood there,
like,
staring
people
down at the
doing
body.
this.
And then
Yeah.
she turned and ran.
Yeah.
I might have to walk away to calm my dogs because they're freaking out. So give me 1 second.
Yeah,
No
no
worries.
worries. Hey, maybe we can get the AFK dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah!
No, yeah, leave it resuming. Let's go. We're gonna get that AFK dialogue, man.
We're gonna. She left us to entertain chat.
Oh, right, you did.
How is everyone today?
Do you guys like hookers?
What? What?
Stanley, like Stanley, like Stanley.
Hey, Bailey, you cannot be asking that shit.
I just still can't even know about it. I am the manager, and I made my life decision. I am so doomed. Oh God.
You're fired.
After this one, yeah, I'm about to be in a lot of controversy now. Heck yeah, Char, we love
Oh, yeah.
pushing buttons. How many seconds do you have to push them for? What do you mean smack him and get him under control? I am under control.
I would love to, but he's in a different country to me.
Aha, take that. You can't hit me if I'm in another country. But we did talk about us visiting each other at some point, so that's
Yeah.
I am not looking forward to the future, guys. Please
Yeah.
help.
I'll smack him for you. Don't worry.
Hey! No need to be that violent now, come on. However, guys. This is the Kamehameha!
No,
Seriously.
it's not the Kamehameha.
Not Kamehameha.
Exactly.
Back. Okay.
Welcome
Fail-
back.
Fela asked Chad if they like hookers.
Back!
Listen, Stanley was addicted to them. I just want to know if they like them.
No. It's sex workers, man. Give them proper... Give them the proper names. God.
Fair. We didn't get a single AFK dialogue so far.
Damn it. Oh well. Resume the game!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
yeah.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh,
New content.
the bucket is here.
No, it's not.
Oh, new
It's just new
content?
content.
What does that mean? New content.
I like new content.
Who doesn't? The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end.
Okay.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
That was Alex Harsh, by the way, the creator of Gravity Falls, who read everything there.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
Content!
All right. Save one.
All right,
Save
let's
one,
see
okay?
it. The
Save a
jump
few just in
circle.
case. Like 5.
Save a few.
No, I just want to jump
Save five,
once.
You want... There you go, you jumped. You're happy.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I'm saving 35, man.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Yay!
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
I'm
don't
gonna
get
eat
me
my
started
vanilla
on
right
the
through.
level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact,
Oh, my head today. Oh,
one of them actually says, test achievement, please ignore. What quality assurance department signed off on this?
I got this.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation content, I'm
There we go.
afraid. It
Like
could
it.
never have lived
Yeah.
up to such expectations.
You know how
If
he
you're
said
still with me,
that there was a
why don't we just
test
reset the
ignored in
game
the literal
and we'll
game?
try to get back to what the Stanley Parable
Do me a
is
favor,
really
check
about.
Steam, check achievements
No frills.
for the game.
Okay.
No gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I feel like you often don't like me enough. Friend, anyways. Achievements for the game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let's see. And the
That's totally the game we're playing right now.
Exactly. You can't jump. Okay. Is it the you can't jump one?
No,
No,
it's
no.
the ones you haven't got yet. It's a test achievement. Please ignore.
Okay, hang on.
It's a literal achievement in the game.
Hang on. I got this. I totally didn't blind myself a minute ago.
Ah, brilliant.
Done that before.
You get lost in the dark and you start staring into the light and now you're blind.
Test achievement, please ignore. Test achievement description, replace this. What about it?
Yep. It's an actual achievement.
Yep.
He just acknowledged it too.
Yes, I did. Anyways. Hello? I hate Mondays. I mean, I hate every day, but you know.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
I like just being shown things.
The vent.
Why is there a coughing bug in here? Anyways.
You like being shown things and then ruining it the second after.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, hang on. I'm opening something. Sorry, hang on. I got
Hey, yeah.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
And I didn't know you were playing Elden Ring today.
Right, I'm like, this looks like Elden Ring.
Triangle.
Triangle! It's a triangle house.
Memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite
Yeah,
memories
yellow wafers.
so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the
By the
Stanley
way, no
Parable
song
on
that's played
PC.
soon are copyrighted. Keep that in mind. Every one is fine to use.
Okay.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally
That
launched?
looks like it's been...
Back then, video games had integrity.
Why
Yeah,
are we
that,
playing
that
table?
is
It
not a
all
game.
meant something.
What was
Yeah.
that game again, Racer?
Waste.
Let me have a look at it again.
I think it was Dead by Daylight or something.
It wouldn't be Dead by Daylight. Last of Us.
Us.
Mm,
It's The Last of Us.
that makes sense.
Steam.
Dollar.
A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened.
But what if I didn't want it to happen?
Go outside, don't play for 5 years. I have that achievement. I don't have that achievement.
How do you get that in Jablet?
You don't.
Oh, that's stupid. I want all the achievements.
In this game, you can't get them all.
I'm gonna turn off the
Make sure to look,
ring
by the way,
light.
to the
Oh,
left.
there you go. Oh, my eyes.
Jesus, you okay?
Yeah, I just blinded myself. It's fine. A loving memory of little Stanley.
No, Stanley.
Is that a
Little
hamster?
Stanley.
Yeah, he passed away, so they
Aw.
gave her a little bit of memory.
I actually didn't know that was there.
Sorry, but I really blinded myself, so I see spots. There's a lot of spots.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now,
You
it's
know,
nothing.
you said
It's
Persona
no
3.
games at all. It isn't even a Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
You're like,
A
you mentioned
lifeless
my
husk
favorite game, you're
with
fine.
an hour
Good.
of new
Twink.
elevator content.
I can't believe you're playing Persona 3 again.
Oh my god. Let me in! I need to do maintenance or something.
Sorry, you don't get an achievement for clicking this door. Sorry.
I just wanted to go in and see the maintenance room.
No, you want the achievement. We all do.
That's a Mariella figurine.
What?
Oh.
Down.
Oh.
It's Stanley and Mariella.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
There's a door to your left. It's the serious room.
Can I go in there? Why do they open that door?
Because you need to see the serious room.
But that is the serious. But how do we get in there?
Yeah. You don't. Actually, there was a way in the original version, the 2013 release.
Aw.
You have to try and activate server cheats, and they put you in the fucking serious room.
So I have to go back out?
Yep.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh god, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I don't think so.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm funny.
Yeah. Let's see.
A positive Steam review you can't read.
Okay,
That's
let's
upside
see
down.
what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
I played
You
the
can
bit.
tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
You're a little
I always,
preachy.
well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Anyways, it's
What an
fine. You're
awful
doing
memory to
fine,
have to
narrator.
hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
No,
Like I
you're
let
doing
these
your
people
best.
down.
No,
Perhaps
no.
the Stanley
It's a
Parable
preference.
isn't
It's a
quite
preference.
as sterling as I always remember. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews.
I want to
from the record.
swim!
Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, the
That's
skip
Stanley's
button
arc.
we shall have.
That's a very interesting place for it.
What? I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that.
I'm doing it!
Stop breaking games.
Let me break the game!
No.
Okay, anyways.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going
whatever
to do.
he says.
Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming
I don't like that voice.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
It's a freezing time, he's skipping time.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination.
So do I just keep pushing the button?
Or maybe a manifesto. Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go off, and it's all over. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means.
I'll be right back.
Well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But
you guys are going to have to listen to him ramble for a second.
That we not press the button again.
It's fine, I love the narrator.
The skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just...
Help!
Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
There's no door?
Take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
No!
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
To you.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely
gone. Look for the door. The door is gone.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here.
Push the button.
And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Do what makes you happy.
I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley.
So,
not the outcomes,
push
not
the
story.
button?
None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up.
Sure.
I'll give up every branching part.
Or is he just gonna
I'll
keep
burn
talking?
my story to the ground. One
He will keep
single
talking.
thing I need, and God, I can see
think
now
there's
that
a
I
pause
need
to
it
this
more
one,
than
but there's a
anything,
very
is to
certain-
know that
I'm going.
someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps
When
I've
did I
been
turn into
scared
a
this whole
therapist?
time, that if I stop speaking, I'll
Good
slip
person.
backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those
Okay, just
moments,
skip.
the emptiness
You talked too
folds
long.
itself outward.
Yep.
Sorry.
I think
It's
there's
not
a
out.
pause to that one, but like, there's too much.
Hello, it's you. You're here
It's
again.
dark.
Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
breaking up with
I
you,
stopped
Nikey.
keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of
I
missed
can't believe he's
opportunities.
breaking up with
I felt
Stanley.
nothing at all but regret
know, right?
for the longest time, Stanley.
We don't need to listen to him break up with Stanley.
We don't
Yeah,
listen.
just skip. You can't break up with us if we don't allow you to because we don't listen to you.
He's dead! You killed the narrator!
Oh well, you know.
Oh.
Hello?
Fire alarm now.
I didn't do it.
This is the most
Man.
sound the narrators have heard.
Man, that beeping is getting annoying. I'm gonna skip
But they
time.
didn't understand the game was never meant
Hello?
to be
You
brought him
funny. It was
back.
meant to have a point. It was meant to speak
You're
to
back?
the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain
I
us.
think it's
It
going
wasn't
inside.
enough.
We
They
can't
had to
listen to
leave a
this.
pathetic little
Oh, thank God it's quiet again.
Oh my god. Anyways,
Oh, it's water dripping.
well, I'm
Okay,
annoyed by
stop silence.
that.
Skip.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
I think you lost
is
it.
never
Well, now
the
he's depressed.
end, is never the
Yeah.
end, is never
Hey,
the
it's
end,
me!
is never the end, is never
Anyways.
the end,
Never
is
the
never
end,
Let's just
is
skip.
never the- Yeah, sound more like more water sounds, not dripping.
So, like, if this place flooded while I was frozen, would I technically drown? Or, like, because, like, I'm not technically breathing when I'm frozen.
That is a good question, actually.
Stanley's immortal.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think I just need to go a little bit
Ironically,
further.
the point you just brought now might make it so Stanley can beat Goku.
I knew it.
Oh, I can't garden?
Jesus.
I don't think it's quite a garden.
It's a garden.
She got her jungle. She's finally in her own habitat.
Nikey of the
Wow.
jungle.
Wow. I'll never see you
Okay,
coming.
skip.
Okay. Maybe I can have a bigger garden. Nope, now I'm depressed.
Not gay.
I could have just lived with my garden and the birds.
Sounds like a war is going on upstairs, but okay.
Oh fuck, it's Resident Stanley.
Oh no!
No.
Not again! Not Raccoon City! Get me out of here!
This new Record City would come back.
Oh wow. The button's broken.
And it's broken now. Well,
Well,
it's
anyways.
fine, we can explore outside.
Wow, this looks like just my home planet. My home dimension.
Dune.
Pretty much.
Is that a tree in the background?
Where?
Over there.
Oh, that way?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a tree.
Civilization!
Yeah, civilization.
Yeah! What?
Now we can tell them all about the voice in our head. I'm sure they won't think it's crazy.
Unless you guys are the voices in my head.
Oh fuck! I didn't think about that.
Oh, fuck.
How do we tell her? How do we tell her?
Ah, fuck, I can't believe we done this.
Damn.
Okay, so you might be crazy, and you might not be. Maybe we're crazy.
Hello?
No, Stanley's alive.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Anyways.
Now go back. You're gonna love it.
Go back?
No, not there, not there. I mean, like, back into the door. You know which one I'm talking about. The new content.
New content.
Oh, good. You notice my sign.
It's kind of hard not to
I have
notice.
something very exciting to show you.
Anyways.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
I'll trust it.
Stanley Parable 2, oh yeah.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think
Should've
of all
just
the
taken
new
that off.
territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It
Testing
could go in
two
so many
printers at the
different
same
directions.
time.
This
How
is
did I
what
never think
fans
of
have
that?
truly been asking for.
Yeah.
Should we give her the bucket before the hole or after the hole racer?
Before!
Doesn't matter. Before.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you
I
think?
like how
Ultra
Nike's
Deluxe.
big
What
point
does it
about this
even
entire
mean?
game has been the
But
bucket.
the Stanley
I just want the
Parable
bucket.
Very
2,
excited to see the
now
bucket.
that's an artistic statement right there. It's
Yeah.
future-oriented. It
Crow.
screams progress and innovation
Yeah.
and
Crows.
long-term
Those people
franchising
who made this game.
potential.
Oh.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've
turn
been
around.
developing for it.
Look
I
in the
figured
bottom right
that
corner.
if I can loosely organize a
Who
handful
took
of
the right
interesting
marker?
concepts,
Me.
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up
That is something
around
Nike
them.
would do.
It'll all work
It
itself
would
out.
be.
Game
Yeah.
development is much more of a fuzzy
Like,
magic than
Good
anything
took the blue marker
scientific or
this time.
logical, really.
Mikey, me. Take that.
Hello?
The content bus.
The weird thing is, I'd wake up, read that, I'd be like, okay, who are you? And Nike would be the one type of person to just be like, yeah, I'll just write my name, it's fine. He's just gonna yell at me.
I always get yelled at. What's the difference?
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Well, the button that says the name of the player.
We
Oh my
gotta
God.
check that out!
For the Stanley
I've never
Parable
heard of a
2,
game actually
I
saying
asked
the name of
myself,
the player. Playing
what do
it.
players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with
fact,
that
I
in
would be
mind,
taken again.
my first addition to the
Yeah.
game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay,
You're
here we
Jim,
go.
okay,
Let's
Nike?
take a deep breath, clear
Okay.
your mind, forget who you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Marcus.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the
Oh,
backstory.
sorry,
If you
sorry.
don't properly
Oh.
roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise,
Okay,
it's
that's
just
fair.
a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay,
That is
we're
a stupid
doing
button
it
that says
again,
somebody
and
else's
this
name.
time let me finish first.
You should let him finish.
Now,
You're gonna love it.
allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing frisbee on the weekends as Jim, staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim, rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim, and finally dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your cult.
Why am I
as
in a
Jim.
cult?
Do you feel it in your soul? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
No, but we'll
If
say
so,
yes.
then please step forward and press
Hang
the
on.
button.
I have to step forward. There we go.
Jim.
Okay, anyways.
Yes, you
Hi.
see?
No,
What
I-
a thrill,
I-
what a
Wait,
rush.
wait.
It was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it
Are you
would
sure?
still be worth the money. Let's take a
That'll
break
work.
from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal...
Jim.
Whoa there,
Jim.
cowboy.
Jim.
Sometimes a person
Jim.
can be too
Jim.
much
Jim.
Jim.
Jim,
I
Jim,
give the
Jim,
the way.
Jim.
Otherwise, soon
No,
you'll start
no,
to lose
no.
all sense
Jim.
of who you
Jim.
actually are.
Jim!
Jim.
No,
Jim.
Jim! They took away my button that I paid for.
Now look at the signs. Look at the signs for it.
Where?
Not that one. Just outside on the signs.
Oh. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like out here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing
Wow.
this feature.
Wow. Lame.
Please, no screenshots.
What if I
Red is
screenshot
a
it?
new orange.
I screenshotted it!
The baby's all grown up apparently.
Wait. Oh, that's horrifying.
Why is one of them having fucking signal issues?
I don't know, I'm scared. Infinite hole, jump circle. Merchandise!
That QR code does actually take you to the StanleyParable2.com.
Wait, what? I want to check this out.
Yeah.
There's a video on it as well. It's like 10 minutes long.
If you want for free to actually share it, it's cool.
Oh, I just
Not
got it on my
copyrighted,
phone.
You then go to the website on the computer.
Huh. Anyways. People can go check that out themselves.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Stanley Parable
Might as well,
reassures.
man.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you
I
actually
tricked you.
really wanted all along.
I tricked
Happy
you!
12th birthday, step-niece it is.
I did that so you would choose that one!
Or actually,
Heck
maybe I
yeah.
should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
I forgot how the bumpscosity thing worked, Racer. Would you help me?
Alright. There's an achievement you can get that also gets you something right here. Not
Now,
right in
here's
this room.
something special. You
Which I
remember
will tell
that
you about
broken
after this
test
part.
achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you're... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
So how do I get an achievement through this stuff?
Alright.
Let's
So,
just say you... Okay, hold on, let me explain, okay?
Yeah.
I'll say like this, if you really want this, we can stream it some other time as well, because you'll have to reboot the game. That's all I can say.
Oh, okay.
the other thing that Fail also got for, the achievement that I mentioned,
Yeah.
it's a little bit tedious.
Okay.
Alright, go to the settings.
Okay.
Alright. See every single slider?
Yes.
You have to have it like basically you have, like say, set the field of view to 100. All right, well 90, I guess. All right, now go to it. All right, hover over it, and just spam the left arrow key. Make sure it goes onto every number.
I think you can hold it in or something as well.
No, if you hold it in, it starts skipping.
Okay.
There you go. Now, do it with every other slider in the settings.
It was 72 originally, if you want the original aspect, by the way.
Okay. 72? Okay.
Correct.
I have to do this with everything?
With every slider.
Okay.
On the sliders.
That was a 5. Wait. Okay. No! Bad failure! It's my son!
Sorry.
Alright, and what was this at? 80?
It was 80 or 90.
Pretty
It's
sure.
something like that.
Okay. Pro gamer moment.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a while. Okay. I think that was like, we'll go there.
This will
Okay.
be so worth it.
I have to do audio too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on.
Trust me, this is gonna be so worth it.
I feel like it isn't, but
No, it is.
okay. Okay. Go back to 75. We'll say the 75.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What if I just leave you
This is the
quiet?
story of a man named Stanley.
I mean, he won't talk.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
This is the
It's gonna take a while. We're almost there.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
My hand's totally not cramping.
Oh no.
Totally
If you
not
don't
cramping.
get an achievement here, then there might be some hidden sliders.
Got it!
Oh, you got it.
Now
Aha!
we can go up.
Now there's
There's
a
certain
room up some
places.
stairs.
Upstairs?
Up some stairs. Not in here, but
Okay. Thank
Like
you,
in the
Shar.
big room.
Alright.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we
Up
seen
there?
yet?
not there. But
Oh.
you can
No.
still go through there.
Yeah. No, wait, wasn't this the continuation of the story?
Oh.
Well, I mean that is technically part of this, but like, as long as you don't go through everything.
Okay, in that case, we can just wait with that one. For now, I believe go through there. I believe the
Here?
stairs is in the other side area.
Okay. There? The bucket?
That's the-
Oh yeah, we can
bucket.
go get that. We can go
You
get
can
that.
go get the bucket.
We're getting the bucket!
A common complaint of the
bucket.
Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, Anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
Give me the bucket!
It's true. As long as you hold onto the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Give me the bucket.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than
I just want the
actually
bucket.
redesigning the game
I just want the
to be
bucket.
less
Give me the bucket.
uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that
Where's
would
the
be?
Where's
Yes,
the skip
the
button?
bucket is the perfect solution. Come on.
That is crazy.
My bucket. My bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of
Let me out!
comfort, even
Let
in
me
the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
Exactly.
In
Let me
fact,
leave. I want the
can
bucket
say
with
that I
me.
do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well. I think that just holding it has made you
Where's the skip button when you
slightest bit
need
more
it?
attractive as a person.
My headset died again. Son of a B. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That was the time for the skip button to come back. Bucket. My bucket. Where's the broom closet? Serious? Left? This way? Right here? Bucket. Yeah! Great, you did it! Yay! I did stuff! The game is silent? Why is the game silent? Taylor. You're supposed to keep an eye on that. Yeah, hang on. Oh my god, I'm just talking to... Oh my god! I'm talking to the voices in my head! Oh no! This is my spot now. Yeah, why is the... Hang on. Yeah, it's showing you guys aren't talking. Hang on. I swear, I'm not crazy. Uh-huh. The output thing? The output thing. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Oh, it might have been when my headset died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
There we go.
Probably...
There we go.
Are the voices in her head loud?
Yeah, the voices in my head are very loud.
I can hear us again. Let's go.
Yay!
You should now have a new setting.
It's either now or when a game comes out. Yes. Go to settings.
Yay! You guys can hear the voices as well. Alright, what setting?
Bump scarcity.
What the heck is that?
No one knows.
I'm going
New
1000.
setting. Also go to the hole. It's to the
Behind
right.
you.
The jump circle!
Behind me.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea.
It was.
I'd like to hang on to that for the
This way?
sequel.
To the right.
Behind you.
Behind.
Behind?
Right.
That's collectibles.
Oh, that way.
There.
The infinite
Infinite
hole.
hole.
Yay! Come on, Bucket. We're going on adventures. Oh.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Oh?
This is, in fact, A hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Just keep waiting.
Oh, I know. I know.
Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I don't know letters. That looks like a
That's
T.
a four button.
I think
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but
F?
I do recommend
Okay.
you use the teleport button
Probably
to go
an F.
back to the top. Maybe do
F.
it
Is
in
it
the sooner rather
tree?
than later spectrum of things.
Maybe it's free, yeah.
3. 3C. We're gonna keep
Tree.
falling. Tree? I like
Yes,
trees.
Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this
Maybe it's the
tactfully,
tree look,
but it's
yeah.
possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the
But
hole.
this is fun.
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
So,
I don't
like,
want anyone to
do I
say that it
splat when
isn't
I go
an
to the bottom? Because I feel
astonishingly
like
deep hole.
that
It
should
is.
be the...
Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more
really
of a...
dark down here. Oh, hi.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just
One
that
of those
you're
notes has a
unusually
music
fascinated
lyrics on
by
it from
falling.
As a
It's
what?
the one right
No
beneath
person
music
actually
lyrics.
wants to fall
Not that one, but
infinitely.
the one right next
I
to it.
figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this
Just
on
the
me.
two of
Maybe
us.
you're the problem.
You can make it if
Make
we
it
try.
Look,
Just the two
things
of
got
us,
a
just the
little
two of
heated
us, just
there.
the
I think
two
we
of
both
us.
said some
Building
things we
castles
didn't
in the
mean.
sky, just the
Why
two of
don't
us,
we
you
just
and I.
put all this behind us and agree to just
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
the whole mostly infinite? If that
That's a lot
works
of
for you,
cigarettes.
then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move
That
on.
reminds me of that
I'll
one
just be
meme.
up here
Was it
when
from
you're
Star
ready.
Trek or something? I don't know what that show was.
The Orville.
Horrible. Okay.
So...
Okay, so nothing more will happen. Now you can teleport out, but you can also go back into the hole again.
Great. Now,
Bye.
I'm very... Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
I am the
The
problem.
problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this
It did.
time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button
I am.
and come join me up above. Had enough?
Sure,
I'm
man.
positively
Nope.
thrilled. I really, gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow.
Huh.
Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
It's crazy.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just
My
do
hole.
whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Nah,
Hmm.
I'm not ready.
Is the, teleport button
That's
not
not.
working?
Oh well.
You sure?
My box.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
It's not working.
Still nothing?
This wouldn't be an issue if we could jump.
I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Yeah, why can't you just
I'm
add a
out.
build jump?
Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't
this
bear to be away from the
jump
hole,
circle
and
here.
now you'll get more time
Yeah.
with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a
Build
win
a
for
jump circle
everyone.
into the hole.
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything
This
else.
is a circle. Why can't I jump?
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of it.
Okay, bye.
I love the hole.
It's a nice hole.
Also, no, you don't have to restart here. Some people do that.
Yeah, gonna chill here. It's just me and my bucket.
Whole lot of fun.
No, I think the bucket needs a name. What should we name him?
Jim.
I was gonna say Jim.
New mug.
You know, the bucket seems like a gym to me.
You can't jump because of the way of the bucket. God damn it!
God damn it, Jim.
It kind of looks like I'm jumping if I do this.
Are you getting lower?
I am getting lower. I don't remember
Good golly
this.
gosh.
The
Nikey's
whole
getting
decided
buried.
You are the one.
I am the one! The bucket queen! King! They, them. I don't
The
know.
whole has accepted you.
I am one with the horror. But now it doesn't look like I'm jumping when I do that. Change your perspective. Man, you need to trim your nose hair.
Okay,
Changing all the perspectives.
Change your perception.
Like you're having this great time of
It's like I'm playing music now.
reality.
Change my reality. Puppies!
The galaxy. Water.
Water, maybe?
The beach.
Easter Island.
No.
Upside down Stanley. Weird Stanley. Fucked up Stanley. Strange Stanley. Error. Drawn Stanley. Better drawn Stanley. Regular Stanley.
I'm gonna break everything.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
Ah!
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
I was having a really good time with the
how
hole.
about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip?
Toodle pip.
Toodle pip.
Yeah.
Let me out! I want to destroy things! I want to destroy the game!
Don't worry, you'll be out.
Oh, okay.
Stanley.
Crazy.
Now, go back to the hole.
Here we are.
And
Go
check
on.
the
Try
time.
out some of the new features.
Okay, okay. Let's see. The infinite hole is past here, to the right.
Mostly infinite hole. Fine, it ended.
And if
Yay!
you keep going, you will see the plaque where they explain how it works.
You locked it.
Boo.
Boo! Infinite chamber. I feel like that's not very infinite. Anyways.
Me neither.
It's the not infinite hole.
Exactly! That's just a regular hole!
Alright.
What about the mini Stanley thing?
Yeah, I suppose that's the last thing, huh?
Yeah.
Where?
No, it's not that. It's up the stairs.
You know I don't read.
Directionally challenged.
You got that right. This way? This way. This way. Right?
That's why.
Walk into the light.
That doesn't sound good.
Now
Where
it's
is
a
it about to
real
go?
video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature
No,
Stanley
Nikey, no.
figurines. And what's truly innovative
What am I doing?
is that there will be no reward
Go to
for
the light.
collecting all of
I'm
them.
going.
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic
Take it
joy
away
of
from
watching
him.
a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Give me it.
See, if you collect them all, nothing happens.
Yay!
I need one. Wait, isn't there actually a collector's edition that gets one? Like an actual Stanley figurine?
Yep. Yep, there is.
Hell yeah.
I can't get out. Oh. That was it?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game,
Think so.
and then they give you a big
Yeah.
fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic. All right. Have you
How
seen
do you feel
everything you
about
wanted to?
Stanley Parable 2?
Ready to move on now?
What time is it? We're kind of over the time, aren't we? But
Yeah, so I suppose right after this we are good
So,
to wrap it
Stanley,
up unless
what do
you
you
want to do
think?
one run.
Do you
run with
like
the bucket
all of
to
the new
finish it off.
features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's
You
going
can-
to
you can
work.
feel it in
There's
your jelly
definitely
beans?
a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a
right, all right.
meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
I'm
Love that.
leaving.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Let me out!
Hold on.
Let me
Let
out!
me do a different arrangement. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a Stanley
much
Parable 2.
better. I feel good about this.
Okay,
Here
let's
we
see.
go. Version 2.
Nope, it looks even shittier.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding,
Get
Stanley?
me out of here.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot
Why
of
is it?
gags.
Why is the epilogue in
And
a
I do
door?
very much enjoy
in a box?
creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
It is a good question.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel
Uh-huh.
that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
You mean like an ultra deluxe
Possibly
version?
work? I suppose it could.
Yeah.
But it would need a
Sounds
really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising
bucket.
conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Ah!
You want to do one run? Fend it off?
With the bucket?
Yeah.
The reassurance bucket?
We'll do it. We'll do it.
The last run.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley
The
worked for a
balloons!
company in a big building where he was
The ones I
employee
picked
Where's
without
the
number
clicking.
427.
Yeah.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had
Also,
been made exactly
Go
for this
wild with
job.
whichever ending you want with the bucket.
Stanley
Okay.
was happy.
Every other ending you got before is new with the bucket.
And then
so
one day,
don't worry about
something
it
very
if you think that's
peculiar
similar routes.
happened.
Okay, sorry, I got tired of him talking.
All of his co-workers were gone.
No worries.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
You
simply
walked past the
missed a
bucket.
moment.
I walked past the
Stanley
bucket.
felt the
Oh,
bucket
hello.
calling. Stanley picked up the bucket.
Now go wherever you want.
Okay.
The sky is the limit. Well, actually,
Stanley
the office
attached
is
the
the limit.
bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I have a feeling she's going to the broom closet.
You have no proof.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's off. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here.
No.
It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
Stay.
Not allowed to have
Good for
it.
you, Stanley. Don't give in.
You gotta
Don't
show him who's the
hand
boss.
over the bucket.
It's my bucket.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
My bucket.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems.
Wow, that's
This is how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream
You're
of petty
stinky.
insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket. Stanley,
In my bucket.
I never
you
liked
stinky.
this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
No.
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
Rude.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
You're
Expand
stinky.
on the wide variety of
You
experiences
clean up
you and the
stinkies
bucket have shared
and
together.
nobody cares.
Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the
You're
rich
just
emotional
used
landscape of your feelings
for
the
meaningless
bucket as
jobs.
they've changed and evolved
There.
over the years.
I gave it a piece of my
Let him
mind.
have it.
I gave it a piece of my mind. And you're stinky.
That's the wrong kind of bucket.
Yeah, you're a
Okay,
dumb
I've got
bucket.
you something which I think will help settle this debate once and
What?
for all.
I like
Here
so.
we go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There.
Fuck you.
Now it's settled.
It's mine.
No more debate.
My bucket.
No
Yeah,
more
the second
discussion.
one.
Take a hike, broom closet, with all
I
the
want more
meandering
stickers.
philosophical
All the stickers.
diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies
Do I
and
stay
their
in here a little
relationship
longer,
to
or-
broom closets in the natural
Yes.
order of
Yeah.
things.
Stay.
Okay.
There is another sticker, fucker.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see?
Is there any
Yeah.
more
I feel
stickers?
that it works because the sticker is
That's it,
also
there's no
a
more stickers.
bucket.
Oh,
There's
wait,
no more
hold on,
That
stay
way,
though,
if you're
that
ever
one.
unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket.
It is a bucket.
There
Yeah,
really
that makes
is a
sense.
wide variety of applications for this sticker.
So, I stay in here a little longer?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
Or
what?
you go out
I
and go
could
back
take the
in. No, no, no,
name
no.
calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be
Oh,
honest,
wow,
I'm
so
sick of the
mature.
pettiness on display.
Wow.
You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can
Yeah,
get
don't
on
go
with the
outside, go
story
back in.
about you and your bucket.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, just go out and go back in. Maybe you need to go 4 from the first. My bad.
I don't know if there's any more here, at least.
Yeah, because I know he talks about one more time, and it's like, oh no, maybe it's when they go into the broom closet the second time.
Yeah.
Like in another run, okay.
Coming to a
Now pick a
staircase,
choice.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
The bathroom.
Jim needs to use the potty.
You
Hello.
found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting
I
all
still
of
wanted
these,
them.
only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley.
I mean,
God
you
knows I
could,
tried.
but-
So, I implore you to savor each and every
I mean,
moment
they
you
have
come
a
across one of these
collector's edition
beautiful
where you can literally
figurines.
buy it and get its figurine with it, so...
I need 5 more.
Yeah. Time to buy 6 collector's editions.
Great.
Yeah.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Wait.
Crushed by the weight
Could I
of
show
this
you an ending,
revelation,
Nikey?
Stanley may have
Sure.
broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the
So,
bucket. Even
can't
now,
put the right
in his
key one now,
darkest
that's
of
not a big
hours,
deal.
did the bucket's warmth and guiding light
2,
pierce the dark
8,
clouds of
4.
I
confusion
need you
and
to go
chaos.
down the elevator
It
and then
would be
back
with
off the
him
elevator.
always.
What
The bucket
elevator?
would, and he knew
The-
it.
The one in the
Elevator
auditorium.
down.
Two of them were inseparable. At this
You gotta
point,
go
Stanley
down.
was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was
No,
it
the bucket
the
told
bucket
me.
knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, figure in, bud.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Figure in.
Why you got
Another
lost?
Stanley figurine. This, you
Yeah.
know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about
Stop talking!
mini
I'm
stands?
dying!
Stanley figs. What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that.
Standlerines.
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
I like Stanlerines.
Yes.
Down the rings, let's go. Now once you get down, go back into the elevator and go up.
Okay, I got you. Loading screen.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in
Thanks
this
for that
darkest
bucket.
moment of uncertainty,
Man,
he
this
would
bucket's
be
great.
right. The bucket is here for you,
No,
Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Are you saying up bucket? Okay.
The bucket told me to
Wait,
go up.
Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
Three.
I just love the fact that we've gone through this. We're like, yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do another one of the endings that we've already done, but with the bucket.
Exactly.
And now we're doing an ending we haven't done yet with the bucket.
Bucket, bucket, bucket. Come on, Mr. 3.
Bucket.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life.
3!
Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him?
Because he's a fake!
Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he
Oh.
got back in the elevator.
Yeah, go back down and go back up again.
Oh, okay. Maybe he liked the number 4 better.
Perhaps
Maybe.
the bucket had missed something.
Or perhaps
it
the
had not
bucket
seen how
is
much
just a
joy
bucket.
Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
Oh. 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 Otto. Alright, back up!
No, 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 said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3
Right.
means to
You
me.
have to know the
You
number
and I
3.
have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Rude.
Bucket, you just don't understand, okay?
Exactly.
Well, we're gonna make you understand, man.
Right.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and
8.
passion. He wielded the number 3 like a
3
fine
plus 3
artist
equals
would
8.
wield a paintbrush. He told stories
Yeah.
through the number
yeah, that
3,
makes sense.
stories of his
Exactly.
dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time,
I
he
do
looked
like
to
the
his
number
bucket
4 better.
for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated
But if you do
what he was doing.
13,
The
13,
bucket
it's
conveyed
BB.
absolutely nothing at all. Only silence.
Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
I don't like this bucket
down
anymore.
And back up again.
You have to go back up again?
One last time.
One more time.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's?
Yeah.
Question
What the heck,
caused Stanley
bucket?
to ruminate the whole
Rude.
way down the elevator.
Very
He knew
rude.
that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Alright, well, we're going up one more time. You're seeing this my way, bucket. It says property of Stanley. You have to see it my way. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number
That's
3
crazy.
I'm so glad
over
you're having a
and
press
over.
conference, Nikey.
He would
Yay!
elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see
We're
his
gonna show
joy
them
through
all,
the
you know?
eyes of others. It
I
would
feel
get
like
to
this is
see
going
the
up
world
like a
react
lot
to
longer
this
than before.
discovery of Stanley's. And it would
That
be
is.
through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Anyways.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined
eyes
a
on
single
Stanley.
measure further.
Huh.
When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
Minecraft all sound.
That there was.
Three.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket
The
over.
storyteller.
One
Right.
opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one. There was no one here.
What?
Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over.
What?
He was unloved,
Three.
uninteresting, he was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously.
But 3.
There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant.
3.
They spoke less and less, neither
Three.
wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit,
don't understand the
only a
importance of three.
silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was
Exactly.
cast back into
Three.
the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Free. Alright, that was that ending.
Alright.
Yeah.
Why is it red? Oh, I got it red.
Because it's a Stanley Parable too.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm muting you guys. Tell everybody bye.
Have a good one. Remember,
Hydrate.
the number 3 will always be with you, and hydrate. Yeah, that is important.
Hydrate.
And mute. There you go. Alright. We are at the end of our stream. Oh wait, hang on. Let me get my angry face. Oh wait, that's not how it goes. I meant to go here. Sorry, I meant to go to the sign off, not the ending yet. But thank you everybody for coming and watching. It's been a lot of fun. Next week we're gonna try to do another game. But you were silenced. You were silenced, Razor and Failer. Thank you, Razor and Failer, for joining me today. I got the hiccups. I had a lot of fun. I will see you guys on Sunday for TCG Shop Simulator. And then next week, we're going to have another mystery game. So I will see you guys then. All right. Bye-bye.